Good morning. I'll show you guys sight and my ugly load. Everything is in triangles, nothing is rectangular. She was fun to tarp. I'm gonna jump up top and show you some of the fugly triangles. We've got all the straps off except for those two. Yeah, apparently somebody brought us some flowers. Waiting for them to get ready to unload. It's 7:20 in the morning here. Hey, there's a porta potty way up there on top. Looks like they're almost done. They're working on the roof. That'll be why all these angles are so funny. Here. See if I can jump on top. I know I can't climb up on that side, so we'll climb up on this side. Not easily. You see what I mean? All these triangles, just these little triangles, bigger triangles, all these funny angles. And the ones that are sitting on the ground have been delivered previously. One fugly load. Anyway, we're in Langford, and we'll continue the video once we're unloaded. Yep. This end's coming apart.
Hang on. No, we're okay.
It's flexing, but it's
all right. It's held together at the bottom. It's flexed out, but
yeah, that should be fine.
definitely sketch.
Yeah. All together now, though. Which I prefer, because every one of those individually is fucking pain in the ass.
You need to walk behind like this.
Careful this one, Rory. Good morning.
Morning. I'm not a mind reader.
I just don't know what you have and what you don't have. I don't know what's going on. You seem to know what's going on.
No, I don't.
Langford, British Columbia. And unloaded in a very reasonable time. Let's see how fun it's going to be to get out of here.
Turn left on Gold Street Avenue.
Yeah, I know I have to turn left, but dude, there's a median. And I'm going to run over the median. And there's traffic. Lots and lots of traffic.
You know what you're gonna have to do.
I'm just going to do this.
Mm-hmm. Buses, go ahead.
In 300 meters, turn right on Veterans Memorial Parkway.
Sorry guys, you guys are going for a ride. That worked out. That worked out. The best I've ever made that corner, but then yeah, you see the backing up thing I did? I did that to go as wide as possible. Can't believe that worked.
I
Turn right
had to.
at the traffic
That
light.
last lift was the sketchiest lift we've ever done unloading a trailer.
Oh no.
It was 2 panels side by side, 2 triangles. 2 triangles stacked side by side, what, 5 high? And all these triangles are going to fold in half when you lift. And we lifted them all at the same time. It started bending in the center, but it stayed steady the whole way. So that was the sketchiest lift I've ever seen us do. It's like, told everybody around the area to not be anywhere near that lift while we lifted that one, because it could just fold in half and sandwich itself.
In 900 meters, take the ramp on the right to Highway 1 South toward Victoria.
Okay, we had raindrops here earlier. Then they stopped and we were unloading.
Yeah, it
And
stopped,
now-
stopped raining the whole time we were sitting there. Kind of nice. And stopped raining when we untarped last night. A little breezy yesterday when we were untarping. Luckily I had a Jess that could help.
In 700 meters, take the ramp on the right.
Yeah.
to
Seemed like the rain
Highway
held out
1
for
South
us.
toward Victoria.
Maybe we'll be lucky and it stops raining when we go load. Alright, could you Google where that is?
I will attempt to Google where that is.
It says Richmond, but where in Richmond are we going to load?
Take the ramp on the right to Highway 1 South toward Victoria.
Victoria.
They both said pickup date tomorrow, so I wonder if we can do it today or not.
Well, we're gonna try doing it today. We'll see about ferry crossing. We won't know until we're across the ferry.
This is just west of Annacis Island.
There's a lot of red on that frickin' map. Looks like Massey Tunnel is closed because that's the road we would want to take. So we're basically going close to where Richmond Expo Crete is. I would like to take Massey Tunnel, but it looks like the road says it's closed, but we have to cross on a ferry first. We'll be lucky if we just load today. Really want to load both today, but the ferry's going to have a lot to say with that.
In 6.5 kilometers, take the exit on the right.
we're on Trans-Canada Highway 1 going southbound into Victoria, entering town of View Royal. The town's name is View Royal. Interesting. Man, I'm hungry.
So today in the tunnel, the right lane is closed. Tomorrow, the left lane is closed northbound in the tunnel. So just one lane at a time.
Crazy traffic jam. We'll see what the traffic jam is once we cross, if we want to go through there or not. Before we go down into Vancouver, we're going to exit. Take Admiral's Road.
When you say Vancouver, you mean Victoria.
Victoria. Yep, you're right. My bad. Thanks. Didn't need those beacons flashing anymore. I'm not an oversized load anymore.
Be in either of the 2 left lanes.
And then, 2 left lanes. Because we're going to turn right and then stay in the left lane.
Are we turning left, not right?
No, we're turning right.
But this is a left.
We're just staying on the highway here. Before you updated the GPS, the next turn always said it was a left turn when it really is a right turn because it used to be a red light and now it's an on-ramp, off-ramp. A little more freeway feeling, less 4-lane. Red light feeling, less intersection.
In 1 kilometer, take the exit on the right.
I feel like I should text the boss, but I won't.
You feel like texting who?
The boss man.
The boss man. There's no point of communicating with boss man until we know what time we're crossing on the ferry.
Take the exit on the right. In
So-
300 meters, keep left to Admiral's Road.
I don't miss when she was muted. I'm kind of glad we're not in Trans-Canada.
Keep
This
left
is the
to
Trans-Canada.
Admiral's Road.
Can I finish? We're almost at bed.
just saying.
You're as bad as she is. Up by Golden and Rogers Pass.
Snow?
They're all spun out and nobody can drive and it's
Snow, yeah. So Trans-Canada pretty much closed because of the snowfall.
Oh, it's definitely closed.
Let me guess, truck drivers didn't have chains.
Well, they say trucks closed Rogers Pass. So I'm assuming that's what happened. But it should have not surprised anybody that was paying attention to the weather.
Yeah. No, that should not have been a surprise to anyone.
2 kilometers.
We
Take
saw
the
that
ramp
coming.
on the right to Highway 17 North.
Luckily here it's
toward
rain.
Sydney.
No snow on Manning Park yet or anything like that. Sunday Summit.
I haven't looked.
So I was half expecting snow there as well.
Tell you about Allison, I think it was. Yeah, Allison, because transmission delayed. Can't tell you about Paulson, because that one's down because of vandalism. But I can tell you Kootenai has snow.
Kootenai has snow?
I can tell you that much. It only looks like a few inches. Like, it doesn't look too bad, but we'll see by the time we get over there.
Suck living here, right next to a big 4-lane highway. Guess you got used to it.
I was thinking that yesterday, I think, after we filled up, we drove past a house that was for sale between the car docks and the train track. And I was like, well, no wonder you're for sale. Who's gonna buy that though?
Realtor always tries to show the house between a train.
In 700 meters, take the ramp on the right to Highway 17 North toward Sydney.
A realtor has a train schedule with them so that they can time it out just right to show the house when a train's not barreling by.
Well, you have the trains and then you have all the commercial vehicles. Like,
Yeah.
it's a rough property to be in. Honestly, it's just property that should only be commercial use. Nobody wants to live there.
And they're probably still asking for $500,000. Was it a nice house?
No.
No. Yes, I can go in this lane. They don't want to be forced to exit.
Take the ramp on the right to Highway 17 North toward Sydney.
Now we're going to be on Highway 17 all the way up to the ferry.
I mean, the waves weren't too bad last night on the ferry, but it made it hard to eat.
Yeah, that ferry was you know, the whole listing left and right thing, it
Well,
definitely made it hard to eat.
It made it hard, but at the same time, we know that was calm water.
Yeah, that's fairly calm water. That's one of the rougher rides we've had on the ferry, and that's fairly calm water. The waves were bigger than normal. It wasn't glassy, but it was still, it's like, imagine on a rough day. They cancel the ferry pretty easily when it gets windier, but
Continue on Highway 17.
I think it's this ferry terminal that always. Yeah, I think I always say this one needs to be upgraded.
yeah, there's not much for, if you have to wait there for a long time,
Yeah.
there's not much for food and stuff like that. So I was 85 feet long crossing. I've at least moved it in a foot. So I guess I'm 84 feet now.
I don't know, doesn't she have, or they have to get out and measure you anymore?
No, not when I'm empty.
Mm.
I'll tell her I'm 84 feet long. It was 85 with the oversized load, but I had the fifth wheel move further to the back. Now the fifth wheel is all the way to the front. So that'll save us a couple of dollars. Save Sutco a couple of dollars. And once we're off the ferry, I want to move the fifth wheel back a bit again.
No.
This one's going to be the fine-tuning one.
We can tell everybody how much I hate that. It's okay.
Moving the fifth wheel back and forth can be violent in here when you're fully loaded. When you're empty, it can be pretty smooth.
We had different definitions of that. Put it this way, I prefer to be out of the vehicle. You know what I could go for?
What could you go for?
Some fudge.
Fudge?
Yeah.
I could go for some fudge as well. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, we don't have any of that.
Nanaimo bar on the ferry was nearly $4.
Yep.
And that's not even a full size Nanaimo bar. It's like a half of the Nanaimo bar.
Yep.
$4 for a small little slice. I'm like, Nanaimo bar makes me look hungry, but that price makes me go, not a chance in the world.
A lot of those prices are like that.
And it was almost $6 for a bit of cake,
Mm-hmm.
a slice of cake.
And my throat was hurting yesterday, so I was like, I'm gonna get a tea on the ferry, and it's like $7. Like,
Yep.
okay, your hot water costs that much.
You had to heat up the water and put a little baggie in.
Well, they put a little bit of milk and sugar, but I mean, more of a latte. But
So a couple of cents. It cost them a couple of cents.
yeah, not $7 worth of material.
Yeah, coffee shops definitely make a lot of money. Why would you pay for a coffee when you can make one for so much cheaper?
That came up recently on Reddit. A lot of people do it as like a pick-me-up on the worst day of the work week. So go there and get.
Yeah, once in a while going to a coffee shop, sure. But some people go buy a coffee in the morning on coffee break, lunch break, another coffee break, then after work get another coffee, and you're paying $7 for each coffee throughout the day. It's like, this is why you're not making any money, but giving yourself a big pay cut.
I like the response to some people. They're like, "Oh, I bought this dispensing machine for my office, and now I get brownie points every morning because I make a pot, serve myself what I want, than the rest of the coworkers have."
If you think about it, if you buy that many coffees in a day, 1 hour of every day you're working for free. You just worked for that coffee. Some people buy enough coffees that you work for free for 2 hours of that day. Yeah, do the math. That's actually a really good point on anything you buy. We try to do that. It's like, okay, this is this much money. How many days do I have to work? How many hours do I have to work to pay for this? I spend how many hours of work on this item? Is it worth for me to work that many hours, or would I just rather have that extra day off and not have that item? If you convert everything you buy into how much time did I spend to work for that, you will buy a lot less stuff. I'm guilty as charged. I'll do the same thing. I'll do impulse buys.
That's why I don't bring you grocery shopping.
It's healthier when I don't go grocery shopping, for the budget and for the stomach, for the body. Because when I go grocery shopping, it's all the unhealthy stuff that goes in the cart. At 60 kilometers an hour up ahead. Apparently the hammer lane is slower now.
Like, are we competing for that one ferry spot? Discount.
You know what? What's the point of rushing? If you miss the ferry by a minute, so be it. I'm not going to try to drive unsafe and rush like crazy to try to get that one spot on the ferry. It's getting darker and rainier this way.
Well, I did tell you today was a big rainy day that we're supposed to
Yep.
rain everywhere.
There's our 60. We have no reservation because we had no idea if it was going to take 2 hours to unload or all day to unload. It took them 2.5 hours, which is not bad at all. They're doing here. Almost looks like they're making a on-ramp, off-ramp. Getting rid of this intersection. Almost feels like that.
It does.
rid of the intersection on the other side. I'm just like, that could be a possibility. See, they're building, there's piers going in, so they're building overpass over top.
I want to go to the gardens. I want to go there sometime.
Yeah, never gone to the gardens. Been to Vancouver Islands often enough, but never gone to the gardens.
I want to go when they're in the Christmas lights.
Well, that'd be kind of fun. Look at all those pumpkins in that field. It's a lot of pumpkins.
I still stand firm on pumpkins is a silly crap to grow unless you get free water. Basically, a lot of rainfall like this.
The car in front of us just took his coffee cup and dumped it on the road. Well, hopefully that was coffee he was dumping. If he was a truck driver, I might have questions.
Looks like they chopped up pumpkins into that field. Probably to break down as compost.
It's a horrible place to break down. Sound of rain.
I don't get people that drive without lights on.
Hasn't her mine on? You mean rear lights or? Yeah, I don't have my rear lights on either. I'm just like, uh-oh, Jess is giving me crap for not having my lights on.
Now I am. Especially in the rain. Visible.
I agree. I should have had my lights on earlier as it started drizzling.
This morning we had the guy when it was still pitch black out.
Yeah, pitch black out, no lights. It's like, what are you doing, bud? Pickup behind us has no headlights either. Luckily this truck has automatic running lights. Actually, you can set it up in the dashboard, have them turn on or not. And you can set it up in the dashboard if the headlights automatically turn on when you turn the wipers on.
That's pretty cool.
Lots of sitting water here. Lights on. I think he just turned his lights on. I flashed my rear facing lights at him. rain here.
Like, I can handle the rain. Hopefully it's not rough waters. We'll see.
Well, I don't even mind rough waters as long as I don't cancel the ferry.
Good thing your cameras are waterproof.
Good thing the cameras are waterproof. Good thing I left one camera inside, just in case it's raining hard enough that they're useless outside. Everybody's exiting there, apparently.
Here's the airport. And you're getting a truck wash finally.
Hey, yeah, nice pre-truck wash.
There's definitely going to be localized flooding.
Yeah, with rain this hard.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's flurries in there. It's solid. Look, the bottom windshield, you
Oh,
see
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
There's, not flurries, what do they call it?
They're
It is
ticketing
maybe
for
flurries.
11 a.m.
I'm okay with 11 a.m. That was, yeah, there's some white stuff in there. That was kind of fun.
That handprint's still there on your hood.
The handprint didn't wash away because it must have been a little greasy.
Oh, yeah. Definitely
It
greasy.
must have been a gloved hand with a little grease when they closed the hood, and now there's a greasy handprint.
Yep. Definitely what it is.
Great. To spray some degreaser on it to get rid of it.
Yep. Then, like, it should have been gone. Now it's still very, very clearly there.
Window's starting to fog up. Well, I was going to merge, but that car has decided to take that spot. Looks like they're hanging out a little further back, so. That pull out there on the left side is where we slept last night. don't highly recommend. Restrooms are locked up, so everybody just goes in the woods. Watch your step. It's a tourist info place for Sydney, but they have the washrooms locked. But I guess it's a place to park, so I shouldn't complain.
They need to turn it into like the U.S. washrooms. Info pamphlets in with the washrooms. Like your first impression as a tourist when you get off the ferries. The info center.
Yep.
And it's closed more times than not.
Yep. I've never seen it open, ever. Alright, which lane do we want to be in? Usually I think it's further out this way, but I don't know. Oh no, nope. Should have stayed in the lane I was.
Yeah. I mean, going to the Gulf Islands does seem fun as well.
Hmm?
We could go to the Gulf Islands, it seems fun.
Go to the Gulf Island. Sorry boss, took the wrong ferry. You figure it out. Taking a vacation on Gulf Island.
It was fun when I was putting the dress and it's like, do you want to avoid tolls? I was like, I have time to sit, yes.
You'd be physically impossible to get off the island to avoid full tolls.
It was so confused. Do you have your wallet?
No. Why do I need my wallet?
To pay for me.
I don't have my wallet.
I don't have mine either because it's in my jacket. Here goes my microphone.
Your microphone?
Yeah, but I have it on the seat. Not sure exactly what I'm adding.
84 feet long and then passenger.
And one passenger?
Yep.
Only 21 for the 11.
11 o'clock, perfect, thank you. Won't worry about your microphone. 11 o'clock sailing, lane 21. How much did that cost? Oh, $671. So that being a foot shorter, only saved a couple of dollars. Let's work our way over. It's 10:04 now, so only have to wait an hour. Can't complain about that. I think I have to go down this way. They just have vehicles parked in the way, so I'm going wide.
I'm asking 12 or 21.
21. I'm looking for 21. Looks like a 21 to me right here. All right. Wait an hour and then we get to board the ferry. Boarding our ferry. I'm driving too slow. It's waving me on quicker. Like, I know everybody slows down over here. I'm like, oh gosh. Which side do you guys want me? Center lane. Thumbs up. All right, let's go upstairs and get some food. Okay, I'll be here.
I would have tried it, but I'm like, if I hate it, then it's expensive to go back, and so I'm like, I'll figure it out some other day.
Got your brakes on, bud. Should have released the brakes a little earlier.
Baggage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it from Oregon.
Hmm?
They're from Oregon.
Who? Oh, the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you wonder if they went Seattle over.
Oh, they could have. Yeah. Got to the island that way, and now they're going to Vancouver this way.
Spend time on the island and then.
Yeah. Basically, you're going fast enough. Keep going. It's like It's a ferry. We have time limits. Go, go, go. Drive as fast as it's safe to do.
Yeah, the heat on max.
Yes. Turn that down a bit.
Looks like they have a couple full sailings right here, probably.
Mm-hmm. That's full.
Both sides are full, really. Like, look how far back
Yeah.
this goes.
Yep, that's a full sailing there.
Continue on
Gusty.
the road.
Did you input new address?
Yes. I had to load first, so I don't know if it's taken the route that it should take. It's a shorter route than that.
Continue on the road.
It says no trucks allowed that way. Okay, I'll go the long way then.
Continue on Highway 17. Continue on Highway 17.
I swear that truck is still the same truck. Drop deck?
Oh, could be.
Oh, we should have pulled in there and could have dumped garbage. See the garbage bins.
So I have such a long afternoon, evening.
Mm-hmm.
Can't look till tomorrow.
And then only 8 or 10 a.m.
Oh yeah. Seriously wonder if there's a cheap motel or hotel nearby. Yeah.
Clawson Mills.
Did you forget?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't.
We're in no rush, so I'm just staying in the slow lane. The right lane is exit only. Okay, alright. Red car wanted to go in this lane. I'm like, I don't know what the point is. You see a big gap, and it's like, I should take that lane. No, it's not the faster lane. Yep, we're empty. The brakes just grab funny when you're empty.
It's not as bad as when you're bobtailing.
Truck just is meant to be full. Drives the smoothest, brakes the best. Everything in the truck just works better when you got a nice heavy load on. I think in general the truck is designed to be hauling 80,000 pounds. That is what the most common max weight is. So that's what they design all the trucks for. That's where the truck is the happiest. Sleeping on the light there a little bit. Windows and doors from Alberta, huh?
I swear those are cabbage fields.
Yep. I think they're cabbage fields. These grass fields always look like it's such fine grass, really thick, lush grass, because they get so much rain, right? Wants to merge in front of us now, but not until the last second, which I don't mind the last second one. It's the when they do reckless merging.
I like the difference in the reds and the purple.
Yeah. I wonder if the lighter red is just not harvested. And the darker red's been harvested already.
I think they're harvested. I think they're just different types of.
Different types of berries.
I think they're all blueberries, but maybe different.
Now I'd like to just drive straight here, but my GPS says no trucks are allowed that way, so I don't feel like finding out, so we'll go the little bit longer way.
There's a big sign there for you.
Commercial vehicles use 17. Okay. Yeah, there's a no truck sign up there ahead already. I see the sign. Yep, except local deliveries, no trucks. Alright, we won't go straight then. We'll loop around. GPS didn't lie to me. It is quite gusty, windy here. It's pulling my cap all over the place.
You say that as you get another one.
Yeah. I'm not swerving all over the road. I'm fighting to try to color between the lines. And I'm an empty Super Bee. Imagine being that van in front of us. He's really getting yanked all over the place. Now we're approaching this spot a little different than normal, so I'm not sure how we're gonna get there. Google Maps says Massey Tunnel is closed, period. Unless I see signs otherwise. Just researched it earlier and said it was just one lane was open, which would be slow traffic. We'll see if our cameras actually stay alive by the time we're at Massey Tunnel, but Massey Tunnel, 5-minute wait times, less than 5 minutes. Yeah, so we'll just go that way. If that sign's correct.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Oh yeah, so update. We cannot load today. Called the boss and told him what time I thought I'd be across the ferry. He goes, that's the fastest they've ever unloaded us. And he goes, we have an appointment to load tomorrow at 10 a.m. Let me call them and see if we can change it to an earlier spot. Called back a little bit later. Nope, can't switch it to an earlier spot. So you're just gonna have the rest of the night off. He goes, we'll pay a little extra for this last trip and make up for some of your time of sitting around, and then load tomorrow at 10 a.m. Like, okay. Whoa, dude. You were waka-ing all over before you even used your signal light. The speed you were going, you should have passed all these vehicles and then cut in front of us. Man, that's such a rotten fruit smell.
It's the compost. They'd be kind of boasting all that.
Take exit 13 on the right to Highway 99 North and keep left.
So we have the rest of the evening off, afternoon off. It's now almost 1 o'clock, and basically we're pretty much where we're gonna spend our secret night. I'm not sure which lane I should be in here. Changed my mind. Going in this lane.
Take exit 13 on the right to Highway 99 North and keep left.
Yep, keep left. Glad I chose this lane. Oh, it looks like 2 lanes go there. Okay, I could have, either lane works. Okay.
Keep left to Highway 99 North. In 700 meters, keep right to Highway 99. Keep right to Highway 99. In 2 kilometers, keep left to Highway 99 North.
I think I made the right decision. I think I could have merged as well.
In 1 kilometer, keep
The 1
left
lane
to
open
Highway
flashing
99
sign is
North.
off.
I don't know. Seems like nobody's right online.
Yeah. Nobody's right. Everything's just open and normal.
Be in either of the 2 left lanes.
Hindsight, I should have merged back there. Would have made this merge easier for the people here.
So unless overnight the curb lane is closed.
Ah,
Commercial vehicles is right lane.
commercial vehicles use right lane,
Yeah.
which I believe is the lane we're in right now. Yes. Okay. Yep. Yep. I see the signs there. We've picked the right lane.
In 6.5 kilometers, take exit 36 on the right to Westminster Highway.
We hardly ever take the tunnel.
Rarely do we take the tunnel with the big rig.
I'm looking forward to doing the map today. I have to put a ferry ride in.
Yes. Yep. Gotta put a ferry ride in on the map. Oversized vehicles use pull-up. Shred on some scrape the tunnel wall with them here.
Like, I can't look. It seems close.
Why can't you look?
It wakes me out. That's why I can't look.
Okay. I have to look. Under the Fraser River. At least one of the deltas of the Fraser River anyway. Welcome to Richmond, Island City by nature. Take exit 36. Used to be a scale up here, but I think that's all long gone. Come on, Bobtail, hammer down. Make it easy for them. Man, it's like a huge temple there.
Mm-hmm. There's quite a few in this area.
I wonder what kind of temple that was. It looked very Asian.
I don't have a phone now.
Chinese or Japanese.
My phone's charging. Use yours.
That looks like you could park there and sleep there overnight, although it would suck on a highway like this. There's no signs there that says no parking, but what's it called?
Lin Mountain Temple, Canada? I don't know if I'm saying that.
Lingyan Mountain. It's a Buddhist temple.
Like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
I know very little about Buddhism, whatever. Whatever the right word there is.
Take exit 36 on the right to Westminster Highway.
Not here. After this, okay. Alright guys, this is our little secret. Don't tell anyone.
36 on the right to Westminster Highway. In 500 meters, be in the left lane, then keep left to Westminster Highway West.
come to this secret spot from this direction before, which means we are going to have to go drive around the block to get there.
1 kilometer. Turn right on Shell Road. In 500 meters, turn right on Shell Road.
That's it. That's our secret spot. Who told us about it? One of you guys on the internet told us about it. One of you YouTube watchers told us about Shell Road.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Very short light.
Very short light. I see like one truck parked down there.
I like these parts where it doesn't feel like you're in a bigger city.
Yeah, they got the nice wide median on the inside and the nice big
In
trees
500
there.
meters, turn
Yeah.
right on number 4 road. Turn right at the traffic light.
Oh, that red light should clear out that vehicle in that lane. I should be able to make that corner. It's a bit of a tight corner. Gotta math it out. Either you have to take 2 lanes to make the turn or hope that you can make the turn once people clear the red light and you can cross across like that. Either way, you're going to need somebody else's lane to make the corner.
700 meters, keep right onto Ridgeway.
Corner definitely needs pre-planning.
And this is just this, like a animal
Yeah, it's like
bog sanctuary.
it's a whole block of just
Keep
sanctuary
right
where
onto Ridgeway.
Certain birds and stuff like to live.
and this is military here.
39th platoon.
39th
Keep
platoon.
right to
Yeah.
Alter Ridgeway.
That's the only thing that is on that whole block is that military. warm in here, but I want to warm it all up
No, I'm not complaining. It feels
before we
good.
park it.
Feels good.
Because even here in Vancouver, it's only 7 degrees in the middle of the day, so.
And it's not even Friday yet. That's the coolest day.
Yep.
Turn right at the traffic light.
All right, that's it. This is where we're going to spend the night. On the left-hand side there's a bunch of restaurants. Easy walking distance.
Arriving at Shaw Road.
And then there's this big gravel area here right along the fence. Lots of parking that you guys aren't going to tell anyone about because it's our secret spot. There's so much parking here that a lot of people would have to start parking here. I don't know why the locals don't. Anyway, we are out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
Adios.